right, that new game smells wearing off. Let's just get down to business.
Such an inspiring broadcast. On to other things. The following song was composed, performed, and recorded under the explicit direction of the Sovereign, and as such, reflects his excessively high standards.
Victory beyond the vanquished foe. No.
Give NT 2 bits, and she'll give you some new blitz. Give NT 5.
All these rifts got everyone riled up, including me. What are we supposed to do if we encounter one?
Oh. Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it. What do you think of that?
I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it, though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I? My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. It seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me, though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
Immense responsibility. Luckily, it's a shared one. We all rely upon each other to discern if we're
No.
lagging.
No. You didn't know her. Not like I did. Like I thought I did. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted...
Design system
I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known he wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy.
Mental refreshment center. They will surely thank you for it. Prudence dictates. Eye your neighbors carefully.
Y'all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart. Ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
The Sovereign's chosen.
Reckon so. Somewhat embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figure my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangulum. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers. Ain't cynical if it turns out true. DeVries was willing to sacrifice us. I have to know what for. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic. Real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks. Maybe. She seemed tore up about the choice after the fact. Guilty. Not sure if that makes me feel better or worse. I don't take issue with folks clinging to whatever keeps them afloat. Math, science, the grand architect, void, even capital. I know how most colonies run. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue. If only DeVries had shared in our good judgment, huh? Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there.
That song was for our ever-vigilant sentinels, who, even as I speak, are tirelessly rooting out malcontents and Auntie's Choice sympathizers. Another beauteous melody granted by the grace of the Sovereign.
Schultz went where? Six alive. Schultz!
You seen Gary anywhere?
No, he went off to relieve himself, but I reckon that was a handful of hours ago.
I got a job to do, and it ain't talking to out-of-towners.
Jumping a rift, dude.
Seems you've been scouted by Fairfield's finest to assist our efforts in the war. You know, since the ceasefire will inevitably fail. If you do, it'll be great for the folk here. And great for my resume, if I'm honest. Few bullet points like that, maybe it'll be enough to win me a spot on a higher rung. And you? If you help, what are you getting out of this? Uh-huh. I've heard that one before. Ain't had many dealings with the Earth Directorate myself. You're the first agent I ever met, in fact. But you get things done. I trust you. As for the rest of your organization, can't really say. They hate corporations, I've heard that much. But what about you? You buy into their policy too? No, I get that. If you wanted to, you would have done so already. Look, I'm sorry. I ain't intending to get into any grievances here. Let's just say I'm a little dubious about the whole keeping corporations and corrupt governments in check thing. Ain't seen evidence of it yet. But maybe you're liable to prove me wrong. Anyhow, reckon we should keep moving.
Broadcasting reassuring programming in line with the paradigm. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Special update. Everything has been found to be splendid. Everyone grateful and content. Sleep soundly, knowing you are safe at all times from the lingerers of our fair Eden. Even our most...
Anyone got lamps on Schultz? Anyone? Floyd be damned. Sallying into the wire like that with nary a wish in her pocket? What was she thinking? Did I not make clear our orders to hold the line here regardless of provocation? Should my instructions have been more robust? Perhaps assisted by pictures?
I'm afraid there's more. Bad news, Commander. She also took Scrabbles, sir.
Would that he'd done her more good. Seems Calamity has claimed 2 good soldiers today. You there. I don't normally sanction nameless passers-by giving ear to my private discourse. You have some brass sauntering into my base and then acting coy about your reasons. Whatever your purpose, I feel a contractual obligation to warn you against setting a heel past this base. If you go any further, you go alone and at your own peril. No Antes forces are permitted beyond the forward position upon pain of disemployment and possible litigation. Our orders are to sit and mind the store for as long as need be. I do beg your pardon, but that is both an inaccurate and uncharitable assessment. By steadfastly holding the line here, we forestall any retribution the Protectorate would seek to inflict upon Fairfield. And we will continue said watch until orders change. Before you depart, a final word. Stay out of the minefield. I won't be the one who answers to Carr when the Protectorate mistake your rootless gallivanting for encroachment.
take a look at those corpses they've got strung up. Wait. Some aren't dead yet.
This is Protectorate territory, all right. Ain't looking to instigate anything, Commander. But if these bastards make any threat on my person, no promises. Auntie's Choice and the Protectorate got a difference in opinion. The Protectorate believe they can't be bloodied. We think otherwise. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
And now, the latest word on superior Protectorate products. Crabbles are large crustacean-like creatures that travel in herds and are native to Arcadia. Though usually docile, their massive size, enormous claws, and big shells make them incredibly dangerous.
Difficult animal to approach, let alone try to eat.
At least in the past. For now, by the grace of the Sovereign, we bestow upon you perilous indulgence crabble cakes.
Our fearless team of culinary commandos employ Dragoon automechanicals to overcome the creatures, crack their dense carapace, then scoop out the soft, delicate goodness inside, so you don't have to.
It's higher in protein and lower in calories than beef, so a responsible way to stay healthy for the Protectorate. And now one no longer has to fret about being trampled or clawed its way to get it.
Perilous indulgence crabble cakes. Doing your duty for society has never been so delicious.
You there! Keep your hands where I can see them.
But let's not gloat. Here's a little number to get your feet tapping and your mind meditating on the perfection of
You!
Protectorate.
My scouts saw you infiltrating our lands to the north. This is Protectorate soil, and Protectorate it shall remain. Cadre, to arms! Let this trespasser know justice.
Ready to waste it. On your command. How are you still upright over there?
Here's a little number to get your feet tapping and your mind meditating on the perfection of Protectorate society. Here's a little number to get your feet tapping and your mind meditating on the perfection of Protectorate society. Here's a little number to get your feet tapping and your mind meditating on the perfection of Protectorate Society.
Look at that. A giant hole in their defenses. Unguarded, too.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Got company, Commander. The unfriendly kind.
Commander, watch your fire!
Your scrap's ready if you need a house call.
Seeking shelter.
So we can all do our part under the Paradigm's plan for society.
Nothing there!
Let's get you healed. To the rescue. Sight unseen. Ha!
Look at a few courts low, Commander.
The Protectorate is yours.
You might not know it, but the coveted products
No glory greater. Contact reestablished.
collapse of society.
There you are.
Sugar is the definition
Let me know when...
of selfishness and decadence.
Preservatives are synonymous with avarice and evil.
So ignore the sinful siren's call of Auntie's Choice product advertising. Eat only from the bounty of Arcadia. Stay fit. Sustain the system. Serve the sovereign.
It's not only common sense.
Recharging as fast as it can, Commander!
Now on to other
Not quite charged yet!
You're absolutely sure to enjoy. A Protectorate prescribed favorite.
Someone call for a medic. Happy to help. Discreetly. Out of sight and on the way.
You think too much.
Looks like a fight. Seeking cover. Perhaps still a bit sleepy. They're dead. At least nobody else is gonna be strung up.
Prudence dictates, sit back and leave the thinking to us. This is everyone's neighbor Prudence on Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how for the refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitated, stymies untorn inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law. Well then, moving on.
As Eden offers a plenitude of natural resources, our station presents a profusion of pleasing melodies, like this one.
Got something that needs doing, Commander? Sounds like your old pal DeVries was in deep with the Order. Now, I don't know a whole lot about them, but I don't reckon fanatical is part of their employee code of conduct. And as you've seen, that kind of loyalty can pose a real problem to everyone else. But we'll track her down before it comes to a head. Don't you worry.
Now let's admire these commendable comestibles. Nothing reins in restless thoughts like a healthy attachment to an addictive substance. Make yours the routine inhalement of Security Gotham cigarettes. Their smooth draw and sedating aftertaste sends impure thoughts up in smoke. Security Gotham cigarettes, because smoking is not thought-provoking. Such perfect products, the envy of our rivals. But let's not gloat. Another beauteous melody granted by the grace of the Sovereign.
Our place set in stone, perfectly whole. Pebbles are prone to death, buried alone.
Quarry together, standing proud.
I'm taking cover. Someone else take the shot.
Thank God. I was sure that was the end of me. Thank you for saving me. I wish I could return your kindness in some capacity, but I left everything behind when I fled.
Though you're most welcome to my old Protectorate equipment on that ledge. I won't require any of it from here on out. That part of my life is behind me for good, it seems.
The commander of the base to the east, Brigadier Montelli, has gone mad. He's executing loyal subjects as traitors on a whim, without even a mention of refreshment. He claims his actions are in the name of the Sovereign, but nothing he does is in alignment with the paradigm. He's obviously ill and needs to be removed. My partner and I are loyal subjects of the Protectorate, but we were forced to flee after pointing out the obvious. Is everyone so oblivious that they can't see what is going on? I was to meet my partner in a cave to the northwest of here. We were going to hide until the current Montelli crisis has been resolved. I fled Montelli, but I'm still loyal. Once I stop shaking, I'll continue on my way. Thank you again, stranger. I owe you my life.
for all subjects. Special update. Everything has been found to be splendid. Everyone grateful and content. Sleep soundly, knowing you are safe at all times from the lingerers of our fair Eden. Even our most capable defenders are well defended. Consider our Arbiter training facility, east of Fairfield, near the Broken Spire. It is impervious to infiltration thanks to its unflagging automechanical guardians. Only the most incautious base individualists would dare set foot within sensor range. Let them. Prudence dictates those who live solely for themselves die alone. Also painfully and bullet-riddled.
Stand by for further reassuring content.
Our station offers only the best in music for Protectorate subjects. It's your due, because our way is superior to others.
To the rescue! Sight unseen! Someone call for a medic?
This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Social guidance and approved messaging, punctuated by acceptable music.
Attention, attention. Please stand with impeccable posture to show your respect and love for our beloved sovereign as he graces us with yet another inspiring golden bestowment.
As my forebearer, the matriarch embraced science and technology for the betterment of Arcadia. So too have I been studying the potential of the rifts across our skies. I have directed our efforts toward undoing the personal tragedy that befell me, your esteemed sovereign, years ago, and I am pleased to report that we are on the cusp of a breakthrough. Cherished Arcadians, I am well aware of how much my happiness and well-being means to you all. So, as you go about your perfect lives, rejoice in my hopefulness. Good day.
Well, that, as they say, is that. What's next? The following song was composed, performed, and recorded under the explicit direction of the Sovereign, and as such, reflects his excessively high standards.
Damned if I stay, damned if I go. Can I remain unsullied under the command of a rambling, nonsensical persecutor? Oh, hello there. You seem to have caught me at a most inopportune time. Was just, patrolling the sewers, monitoring for suspicious activity. Now, I must kindly ask that you vacate the vicinity. Your presence here is proving distracting, to put it mildly. Only patrolling one of the most vulnerable parts of the station? Yes, that's it. Very specialized work. Discreet, confidential. You'd never comprehend the value of this task. There's no need for animosity, I assure you. I'll abide, please. It's just that I don't know what's going on here. The station's changed. It's become a damn charnel house, stained with the blood of my brothers and sisters. I don't know what to do. I just don't wish to die. I can't... That'd be a fine idea. If only there weren't a group of starving raptidons that saw fit to make a den so close to the grate. I can? Oh. I suppose I'm now off to a world filled with uncertainty. Savage wildlife. And miscreants always on your heels. Here. This keycard should unlock a storage cache up above. It has some supplies in it that'll likely do you more good than they have me.
What was... Let's take the heat off, Commander. Just stay with.
Not getting up without help, Commander!
It's an honor and a duty. Well, I wish we're all who live. Finally, I fulfilled my purpose.
The water, and I'll take care of him,
List of life-giving opportunities goes on and on. Finally, I fulfill my purpose in life, a glorious death. Blown up by a mine. A fine way to go, among many ways to die. Electroshocked, plasma smelted, cyranium gassed, goo pelted, minced, cubed, irradiated, blunt force trauma, decapitated. List of life-giving opportunities goes on and on. Oh, I forgot. Eat my enemy Raptidon. And my heart, it beats till it slows. But I know every breath and every smile, every step in every mile contributed to something beautiful.
Yeah.
The paradigm as a whole. It's an honor and a gift. Well, I wish for all who live. It's a privilege.
Bad company.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Stay low, Commander. Panic sword.
Not walking this off. Stand me back up. Knew you had my back.
Armed and ready.
Us to Eden. We flourished under her guiding light, as life-giving as the star we call Arcadia. Thank the matriarch when you bask in the sun's warmth. Although without flaw, the matriarch was still mortal.
Not quite charged yet.
To us was her child, the first soul. We thanked the matriarch when we basked in her sun's brilliance. Her benevolence lives on in her grandson, our current sovereign. May he reign long and his grief diminish. We thank the matriarch when we bask in her grandson's kindness. Now on to other matters. Here's a little number to get your feet tapping and your mind meditating. Section of Protectorate Society.
What is it? I'll see.
Aggressors in range.
What's gotten into you?
Liquidate
You're looking pretty scathed, Commander. Craft's back in business. Medkit coming your way. Let's get you healed. Happy to help. Discreetly. To the rescue. Sight unseen. Vital warning of Mike Marginal, Commander.
Off to reload. Attacking.
Come, quickly. We must all bear witness. Cannot be happening. Not again.
Putting traitors on display like that's one way to send a message. Can't be too good for morale, though.
Looks like a fight.
Technicians Acna and Gastrell. Technicians Acna and Gastrell. You stand accused of manufacturing a fatal flaw in one of our valued dragoons. Have you any last words to express your shame?
That Dragoon was already defective. We were only rebuilding the logic assembly so that...
At last, the truth alights. I hope this belated confession unburdens your conscience. But will do nothing to commute your sentence. On the charges of sabotage and treason, most contemptible, I find you both guilty. No.
I love Auntie.
Please.
Yes, I do.
This is
Her
all
hair
a
looks real,
misunderstanding.
like a real
We're
hairdo.
loyal.
I love Auntie. So do you. Let's buy Sisty Bits. Cover it.
Congratulations, Janie. You and your family win a full year's supply of Forced Pocket.
More loyal subjects executed. And valued technicians, no less. I cannot see how reducing our own manpower guides us down a path to victory. Wait. I don't recognize you, soldier. Are you a new transfer? No, you can't be. Montelli's insisted on a complete lockdown. No one permitted to come or go from the station.
Legend herself, paragon of do-it-yourself, slayer of unlucrative bureaucracy, highest rung on our brave new meritocracy.
Wait! I cannot allow you to stroll around the Vox without identifying yourself. Come back here at once! I'm warning you! I'm a reasonable man, more so than some in the Vox. I would prefer to resolve the question of who you are without an exchange of bullet fire. But that is ultimately up to you. You're a what? Is that some rank in the corporatist forces? No, never mind. Don't tell me. The less I know, the less can be extracted from me as proof of enemy collaboration. I recognize your voice. Maori, isn't it? From Horizon Point? I thought for certain I'd read your name on the list of casualties. Nor do you match their description, unless I'm mistaken. Much from Horizon Point has been mercifully flushed from my mind by new daily horrors. But I distinctly remember that foul day beginning with you. Let's call you a stranger, then. That still doesn't explain how you gained access to the station, or why you're here at all. This entire dialogue is pointless. We'll both be dead soon enough, given current trends. If Montelli cannot find a reason for more executions, he'll invent one. Have you no respect for chain of command? What am I saying? Of course you don't. Lawless interloper that you are. Montelli commands the Vox. Even if one wanted to stand in defiance of these senseless killings, it'd do no good. Less than no good. I'd be judged a criminal. One would. I already wear the stain of suspected treason. Arbitration won't swing in my favor again. Wait! Where do you think you're going? Any punishment handed down to me will be even more severe should Montelli discover I allowed an intruder to parade around the Vox unmolested. I hope you're watching, Montelli. What I do now, I do for the Protectorate.
Ready to waste them! On your...
More wait. I don't recognize you, soldier. You're unless I'm mistaken. What would make me feel better is a long hour with a bottle of prestige. Now I will be forced to slay you in a fashion undesirable to us both, and hope I can explain your unlawful ingress to Montelli. Truly, this day is It's true. Someone must intervene. And if you're capable enough to have broken into the Vox, then perhaps I can use you to finally force Montelli to account. It wouldn't be collaboration with an enemy, so much as finding the right tool for the right job. I hope that won't be necessary, for the sake of all parties involved.
For subject
I cannot believe Montelli is so far gone as to forget his true duty. Or our friendship. If we were to work together, perhaps I could convince him to stand down. Go to his terminal. Search for any information on it that may be deployed against him. Also, while you're there, notify High Command that I'm taking control of the station. Why don't we just launch the Vox station into orbit while we're at it? Do morals not exist outside of Arcadia? No, absolutely not. And moreover, some things just aren't done. Not because they can't be, but because it would be wrong to even try. Besides, Montelli is not merely my superior. He's also an old friend. I must make some attempt to get through to him. Remind him of what true service to the Protectorate means.
Let's continue. As Eden offers a plenitude of natural resources, our station presents a profusion of pleasing melodies.
You will need your own access card to get upstairs. Blank key cards can often be found in the contraband room, and there's a terminal for encoding access in the security office. Head through the door to the right and continue down the hall. You should find your way without much trouble. Oh, but mind the guards. They'll still attack you on sight. My commitment to the Protectorate is unwavering. Obviously, I wouldn't be attempting something so foolhardy if I was not devoted to protecting cause above self. Remember, our success hinges on sending my notice and gathering any information you can from Montelli's terminal. Don't fail me in this, or it will be both our graves. I will join you as soon as you go to confront Montelli. In the meantime, I'll gather what weapons and allies I can, just in case things go poorly.
It could land on one of our towns.
Eyes up. Hostiles.
No, of course not. Disconcerting. Better take a gander.
Lay low, Commander. Heading for
Neighbor Prudence.
Brass raring to go.
Wireless. Special update. Everything has been found to be splendid. Everyone grateful and content. Sleep soundly, knowing you are safe and the leaders of our fair Eden. Our most capable defenders are well defended. Consider our Arbiter training facility, east of Fairfield, near the Broken Spire. Is impervious thanks to its unflagging automechanical guardians. Only the most incautious base individualists would dare set foot within sensitive reach. Let them. Prudence dictates those who live solely for themselves die alone. Also painfully and bullet-riddled.
And now this.
Another beauteous melody granted by the grace of the Sovereign.
Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless.
Everyone's neighbor Prudence here with some authentic talk. It's abundance makes subjects soft. Lord, my edges have rounded as an inch over the years.
Ah, yes. What a relatable thing you just said, Prudence. We always need physics for our system.
Our pursuit of perfection must extend below Prescott. We need a responsible regimen to stay in fighting shape.
Good thing we are.
Commander, you're bleeding.
No. Subjects squat and
You're looking pretty scathing, Commander.
side, Commander. Appreciate a little help, Commander.
Glancing through the cracks and spaces round. Celebrate the turning. It's what we all strive for. If you see a person sleeping,
Look alive, Commander.
celebrate the good ones, turn in those who stole. It should be a no simple thing to do. Be the merry one who makes the call. Celebrate the submissive, stick to their routine. It should be a no simple thing to do. Turning in your relatives, your friends, your peers, and all. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for.
Raft's still recharging!
This presents I, Red Cloak, the reassuring adventures of a mysterious sentinel who roots out the rot of dangerous thought. I, Red Cloak. Her sentinel senses ever keen, the eyes of the sovereign, watching you, your neighbors, your household pets, ensuring all subjects live in perfection, lockstep with the paradigm. Episode 1, Unwholesome Food for Thought.
Let the unhealthful foodstuffs of this eating establishment distract you. No sentinel. We're deep in Artist territory for a reason. To find the Order spy.
Understood, Sentinel Red Cloak. The turncoat is supposed to meet their corporate contact here. Rest assured, my eyes are attentive, even as my stomach revolts. How these wage slaves survive on this artificial swill is beyond.
Can I get you robust individuals another trough of Anti-Cleo and Pal's Borstwurst? Perhaps an additional flavor packet of emulsified meat shavings?
Thank you. No, food vendor. Just the meal bill, if you please.
Fine. The food tally comes to 77 bits.
Very well. My companion here will pay.
Plus an additional 25% for utensil rent and byproduct surcharges.
25%?
What a surprise. I must feed my addiction to needless wares and tawdry luxuries like everyone else in my materialistic society.
These void damn drones beg for compensation. Despise them.
No, Dunning. Pity them. While we have the sovereignty to our and scams.
We'll be home soon enough. Just pay the surcharge, companion. I'll help with the calculation. 25% of 77 bits.
15.25.
Right. Why not round to 20? Bookkeeping.
But rounding this decimal is to the next number. In this case,
my suspicion. You're the very person we've been searching for, Dunning.
Dad, you fell your companion in the first punch. How did you know he was not your true compatriot?
Let's just say...
Red Cloak.
I knew there was something suspect about you, food vendor. Guy's corporate contact.
The tales of your astuteness ring true, Red Cloak. Troopers, the trap is sprung. We have Red Cloak.
The Sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, might show you mercy. I'm not as wise as the Sovereign.
And so our hero Red Cloak exposed the Order sympathizer, only to become ensnared deep in Auntie's territory. Will she escape their corporate clutches? Yes, of course she will. Those who express doubt regarding the abilities of a true and upright Protectorate Sentinel should seek mental refreshment at once. Our hero's reassuring adventures continue in the next episode of I, Red Cloak. It's obligatory listening wireless entertainment.
Now's not really the time for a chat. You need something?
Let's see what's next. Here's one you're absolutely sure to enjoy. A Protectorate prescribed fate.
Appears our good brigadier is being guided by someone else's hand. You wager that influence is what pushed him over the edge? What is it?
Yes. What now? Ah, an intruder. Of course. I was warned the paradigm would test me, and here you have arrived. And Corbin. By your presence, am I to understand that you've turned renegade as well? Of all the serpents writhing beneath my boot, you were the last I expected to strike at me.
My intentions are as they've always been. Honorable. I only wish to talk.
Talk? With a gun in hand and an enemy in your shadow? Do you mistake me for a fool?
Turn your gaze outward, Umberto. Look at everything you've done. Can you honestly tell me this is for the good of the Protectorate?
I'm killing traitors. Seditionists. I am purging our prized garden of chokeweed and all manner of slithering things. My methods may seem callous, but a swift response to treason is necessary to prevent this crisis from worsening.
Reflects his excessively high standards.
Auntie's choice. Bah! The invaders are vacuous opportunists dead from the collar up. They would not have found purchase here if not for the festering rot already in our soil.
Festering rot. Hell of a way to speak of your own forces, Brigadier.
Or perhaps your auntie's choice simply lacks the standards to separate out mediocrity. Nevertheless, I am not afraid to speak what's true. Our great protectorate has lost its way. Years of comfort and plenty without stricter enforcement have softened us, made us weak, undisciplined. If only the Sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom, he could restore the protectorate's honor, instead of shaming his forebears by leaving such a grave task to others like myself. I have always approached my duty with diligence and dedication, but for too long, I resisted greater truths, even though I was surrounded by the proof. If not for the consul, all would fall to ruin. The Protectorate survives not on empty will, but on those with a mind for strategy and the stomach for war.
When you speak, I hear the voice of my friend, but not his reason. Not the man who taught me to temper discipline with care for those under my command. If any vestige of that man remains, I believe he'd recognize the need to be relieved of command, and would welcome the friend who gave him the opportunity to do so bloodlessly.
The only thing I would welcome in this moment is your head upon a pike, you fraternizer. What do you know of it?
I know you have only ever wanted one thing, to serve the Protectorate. Right now, you're only doing it harm. But perhaps if relieved from the pressures of command...
You speak of an impossibility. Were it so easy to choose another path, do you think either of us would be here?
By the Sovereign, it generates unlimited electrical current to our flawless facilities, such as the Vox Relay Communications Platform.
An offer unasked for, unwanted, and summarily rejected. Were it up to me, I would sentence you to the slow and painful traitor's death you deserve. But given the circumstances, your extinction must come quicker. Guards, purge this loathsome treasonist and his odious ally from my sight. Leave none alive.
Got eyes on some rovers.
Commander, you're bleeding! Draft game ready! Looking a little wounded there, Commander.
Recipient!
Excruciating. You can't fight contentment. Take this!
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Let's get you healed. Someone call for a medic.
Efficiently and in short order. They manufacture one. Just as the paradigm predicted. Restoring the balance. Replenishing my firearm.
Back in. Medkit coming your way.
Ready to waste them. Point.
Yeah.
If that was your best attempt at getting Montelli to surrender, I should shudder at what your worst would have looked like. Well, it wasn't enough. Neither of our best was enough. Clearly, if you'd have told me all those years ago that this is where my future would lead, standing over Montelli's corpse, I'm not sure I would have wished to survive that disaster. What's done is done. I only hope my superiors will understand my actions here today, and that the Vox will be strengthened under new leadership. After I've summoned janitorial services, give the station the news. There'll be much that needs explaining. I suppose I should thank you for your assistance. But for both our sakes, I do hope we never meet again.
You're safe at all times from the lingerers of our...
This is the control room. Bet you last month's earnings that DeVries left her mark here.
Consider our Arbiter training facility, east of Fairfield, near the Broken Spire. It is impervious to infiltration thanks to its unflagging automechanical guardians. Only the most incautious base individualists would dare set foot within sensor range. Let them. Prudence dictates those who work solely for themselves die alone. Also painfully and boldly. Another beauteous melody granted by the grace of the Sovereign.
I don't know who you are or how you accessed my private terminal, but it won't do for prying eyes to have evidence of my activities. I've triggered the Vox Relay failsafe ejection routine. But worry not. After launching, the station will take several minutes to achieve its pre-programmed self-destruct altitude, so you'll have plenty of time to enjoy the ride before your death.
We gotta do something. If the Vox crashes into Fairfield, it'll kill a whole lot of my people and innocent civilians. Use the control panel. Do the right thing. You know damn well it isn't helping the Protectorate kill a number of us when we aren't even in the fight. Aim it elsewhere on the island. Fire it into space. I don't care, so long as you don't doom everybody in Fairfield for nothing. Then you and I will cease our association. The choice is yours, Commander, and I reckon we're just about out of time. We ought to move, quick! Craft's still recharging! Recharging as fast as it can, Commander! Craft ain't ready! Craft's still recharging! Craft's still a bit sleepy!
Can't just shoot in the thin air!
Prudence dictates the most vigilant defense is a virulent offense.
Gather around the receiver with neighbors. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless, a trusted source for wholesome melodies and inspiring reports on community goings-on.
Prudence dictates the most vigilant defense is a virile offense.
No going back from here.
Isn't that the team motto of the Protectors of Piety?
Can't get a pitchball reference past you, Subaltern Prescott. We can learn from organized athletics. Our enemies are always gunning for our Saturday goal.
What can I do? I'm just a pipsqueak enthusiast, not a muscled atlas. A hydration specialist at best. Unfit for the field, but eager to rise from the side boundaries of combat.
Then you are the perfect protector.
Abundant entertainment delivered with acceptably reassuring vocal inflection. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless.
Prudence dictates the most vigilant defense is a virile offense.
Say, isn't that the team motto of the Protectors of Piety?
Can't get a pitchball reference past you, Subaltern Prescott. We can learn from organized athletics. Our enemies are always gunning for our Saturday goal.
But what can I do? I'm just a pipsqueak enthusiast, not a muscled atlas. A hydration specialist at best. Unfit for the field, but eager to rise from the side boundaries if called.
Then you are the perfect Protectorate subject, Prescott. What you lack in strength, you make up for in zeal and a willingness to give all for your home team. Regardless of their system-assigned role, all subjects must be ready to rise to the occasion. Come to our defense to serve as goalie, tender, or should all else...
Craft's still recharging! Craft ain't ready!
As they say, is that what's next?
We ought to move, quick!
You're absolutely sure to enjoy. A Protectorate prescribed favorite.
My system still ain't gotten the memo we're clear of the relay. I'm itching to keep running. We're damn lucky we got out in time, Commander. Just wish Westport hadn't been the victim here. Those folk didn't deserve to go out like that, Protectorate or not. I know what's done is done, but I'll have to sit with this.
Quite charged yet.
Let me know when you need it
Come on out. Invasive.
Moving in close.
How are you still upright over there?
Not working this long. Stand back up.
On your command.
as it can, Commander! Wrath tingling, all charged up. Out of sight and on the way. Someone call for a medic. Let's get you healed.
Watching and guiding, system abiding, do not go sliding away. We're never hiding, they stay providing, do as you want.
Let me handle this.
Faithfully striding, do not go gliding away. Not abiding, so they stay deciding, just do.
Not quite charged yet. Perhaps still a bit sleepy. Recharging as fast as it can, Commander! Craft aim ready! Yeah. Yeah.
Gather around the receiver with your neighbors. This is Protectorate Sanctuary.
Collective cognitive compliance is a key part of our perfect
Craft still recharging!
Nobody around. Hit what in the where now?
Craft healing! To the rescue! Sight unseen! Out of sight and on the way!
bounteous life for all Protectorate subjects.
Aha! Your safe haven is lost.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Raph's back in business. Worry fast. Recommencing hostility through his beneficent back in my sight.
How are you still upright over there?
Looks like a fight.
Quarry found. Their location ascertained.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Recommencing hostilities. Giving chase.
Armed and ready.
Some programming played at a reasonable volume. You're listening to Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. All know well how our scientific progress vastly outstrips that of our closest rivals. And multiple mind-blowing discoveries occur each day. To wit, top Protectorate scientists are researching whether Zeranium gas, once presumed simply lethally dangerous, holds some measure of
Let me handle this.
the body's humors against dangerous imbalance. To an zero, which is why today increase the plume count of this salubrious effluent in and around the Automech Repair Center. Surely this experiment will one day
Graph's raring to go.
No hesitation, no indecision. Taking my final breath in the name of it. Tests my morality. Burn the paradigm's plan without I'll be peaceful. Thoughts of neighbors safe at home grinning. They will remember how I reported them tirelessly through to my last days and from the beginning. Knowing my heart, my brain, and consistency. Serve the paradigm's plan without what I wish for all who live is a privilege to die for the cause. Finally, I fulfilled my purpose in life, a glorious death. Blown up by a bomb. A fine way to go, but anyways, electroshock, plasma smelted, cyanide gassed, goo pelted, minced, cubed, and radiated, blood force trauma, decapitated. This is life-giving opportunities. Oh, nearly forgot. Keep my enemy wrapped breath and every smile, every step in every mile contributed to something beautiful. The paradigm as a whole. I wish for all who live it's a privilege to die for the cause.
Next, a small sampling of protectorate abundance.
Neither migraines, nor muscle aches, nor plasma weapon cauterizations will stay thee from thine appointed tasks. When duty calls, call on Matriarch's Own Mercy Oxymorphone. It's the pain subjugator.
Well, that was thoroughly enriching. Let's continue. More music to aid in your earnest rumination of portentous societal responsibilities.
Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago. But never mind that. I have a missive for you. Highest priority. Recipient's eyes only. Not remotely. But never fear. The delivery success metrics do not require introductions. Or so I was told. All I know is that it was sent by the Order of the Ascendant. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, 4 minutes ago, like I said. All other questions may be answered by viewing the missive, I expect. Farewell, and as they say, may all your endeavors come to fruition.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
This before you injure someone.
have a missive for you. All I can tell you is that it is from Arcadia's most judicious custodians, the Order of the Ascendant. I am not privy to any information beyond that. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, 4 minutes ago, like I said. All other questions may be answered by viewing the missive, I expect. Farewell, and as they say, may all your endeavors come to fruition.
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine DeVries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Reckon we've got our work cut out for us? Let's head to Golden Ridge.
Broadcasting reassuring programming in line with the paradigm. This is Protectorate-sanctioned wireless. Attention, all subjects. The paradigm acknowledges the importance of joyous celebration of victory over base disruption, allowing for radical realignment of the system. So join your neighbors now in wanton merriment to commemorate the staggering